Guys, welcome back to another episode of Atlas Survival Shelters. Today we're going to talk about how to hide food and hide yourself if you need to. I got in a pallet of food today with about 20 pills of this freeze-dried food. This is about $4,000 of food that you're going to see in this video. So I'm sitting there thinking, I have a bunker loaded with food right now, and I don't need to put more food in that same bunker. But what I need to do is I need to start hiding this food within walking distance of that bunker. So my idea is to get these polyethylene septic tanks and start burying them as caches. Another thing about these things is if you have to, you can crawl inside these things and you can hide yourself. Now, because you're underground, your body will not release that thermal image. So if there's eyes in the sky, they're not going to see you because you're down in the septic tank. So everybody who's watching this video, and if you can't afford one of my bunkers, that's fine. But if you got $1,000, my friends, you can go buy one of these septic tanks and you can bury it yourself. The places where you're hiking or camping or going hunting, find a place where you can hide the food, even if it's only in your backyard. Having some food hidden in the backyard is better than nothing, okay? You always want to have a place where you can leave the house, go get some food, and come back to the house. So what we're going to do is we're going to go check out these polyethylene septic tanks. We're going to see the sizes, the prices, and I'm hoping that I give you guys some good tips and ideas here. So come on along with me. Let's go do this. We are now at Best Alamo Lumber here in Cuero, Texas. And they actually stock septic tanks. So I was talking about you can buy a 300-gallon septic like this black one right here. And the thing about these, they have a 20-inch manhole. So what you do is when you bury them, you buy these extensions. You can buy an extension 12 inches or 18 inches so they can be buried further underground, and then you move this cap up to it so you can get more dirt on top of this. But this is a 300-gallon septic tank. It's about 350 bucks. And it makes a good cache if you want a small one. Now, if you want something a little bigger, I was talking about these 500-gallon ones, which cost around $600 because you could actually crawl inside them and hide. Now, they're not very big, but they all have the same 20-inch manhole. Some of them even have two. But you can crawl down inside there and clean the septic tanks is the idea. But this is it's 8 feet long, it's about 4 feet wide, and about 4 feet tall. And it's not very big, but you could definitely get one man down in there comfortably. So they've got two 500 gallons here. And then the next size, this is a 750 gallon. Now it's quite a bit bigger, as you can tell. So you could probably get on your knees and sit up inside. So this one here is about 4.5 feet tall. And it's probably about 8 feet long as well. Actually, I believe these 500s are 101 inches. And then this one's 97 inches right here. This one has two manholes, and you really don't need two manholes, but what this is in the middle, this is a pier. And this allows you to fill this with concrete, or normally what you do is you just pack dirt down inside it, and it makes it stiff. So if a car drives on top of it, that pier in the middle will actually give support to the shelter. So of all these ones here, this by far is the best one here because it has the pier. So any one that has a pier is going to be strong. So this is a 1,000-gallon one right here, and it has one pier in the middle. And the one over here is a 1,250-gallon tank, and it has two piers. So it's even stronger. So with my bomb shelters, we usually do a 1,500-gallon septic. So you would fill this up. That's a big column too on this one here. So you got two 18-inch piers in the middle for support. Like I said, you can put concrete in them, or you could just pack in the dirt, which is normally what I do. And it's got two big old manholes. These are probably 20 inches well. And like I said, I always do the extensions on them. On this side where it says outlet, you see it's already plumbed for 4 inch. So that's for what's called a leach line. So if the septic tank overflows, but you're not going to need that if you're just burying this for a cache to hide your food. You're going to end up plugging this. So anyway, I thought I'd show you guys one of the best ways and the least expensive ways to have a semi-small bunker that you could technically hide out in the field. at an affordable price. Hey guys, so what I did, I came into the store and asked the lady what the septic tanks cost, and you can see right there, the 300 gallon was $4.99, the 500 gallon was $6.99, The 750 was $12.49. 1,000 gallons was $11.99, and the 1,250 gallon, the big one, was $1,399. So those aren't bad prices to be able to bury your cache and hide all your goods. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope that's a great tip, because I absolutely love the idea of burying septic tanks on our ranch, and I'm gonna do it. Now, one thing I need to point out, those do have piers in the middle. So if you get a pier in the middle, when you get inside the tank, it's kind of in the way. The 500 gallon tank doesn't have a pier, and I actually think it's the best value. As you can tell, it was $699. When you get inside it, you've got all this space. You can get one, maybe two people in there max. But keep in mind, it's gonna be probably the most popular tank that I buy and use for myself. If you guys are buying it to put your bodies inside it, check out other things, because there's also water tanks. I actually sometimes use a 2,500 gallon water tank on some of my bunkers, but they have those piers in the middle. So you gotta keep in mind when you get inside, the piers in the way. But if you get a big enough bunker like a 2,500 gallon water tank, you could get inside there, but those things are about $3,500. Now there's a couple places you can get them from. The brands are like Norwesco. One of the places online is called Plastic-Mart. I'll show the image for them here. And keep in mind, I don't have any sponsors and affiliates with anybody. I mean, my channel's too small. I'm just trying to help give you guys tips on what I'm doing and what you could do as well. So again, I hope you enjoy my videos. If you're not a subscriber, like, subscribe. And on my upcoming videos, I got a ton of videos coming out because time's running out, guys. But I'm going to do a bunch of Faraday cages. And keep in mind, guys, the mono vaults. Start burying those guns, hide that ammo, put some food, some water purification systems in there, some water tablets, some medical supplies, whatever you may need. But again, I love you guys for watching my channel. I'll see you on the next one.